I am a Syrian-American United States citizen. My mother's from Iowa, my father's from Syria. Last year, on April 4th, 2017, we lost 11 members of our family, including 2 pregnant women and the babies inside their wombs, to a bombing done by the Assad regime. My family is prevented from coming into the United States because of this ban. And obviously, the nations that are on this list, the Muslim nations that are on this list, are afflicted with dictatorships, with injustice, which are either upheld or not being made a difference by the United States. So this is by far one of the most hypocritical laws that I have seen, preventing individuals who are victims of the very terrorism we are trying to prevent. And it's quite frankly inhibiting the safety of people and shutting down the American dream. As a Syrian American, I 100% stand by everything that this organization is doing and the protests at the airport, and action will continue to be done.
Now imagine someone knowing that their child was taken from them intentionally by a state-sanctioned policy and put in some system where they have no idea where that child is or whether they'll ever see them again. That is what our country is becoming. And this Muslim ban is not separate and apart from that policy. There is a culture taking over America today. And it is coming from the very top. And it is being echoed by some on the ground. It is what I would call the resurgence, and excuse me for not mincing words, of white supremacist America.
And I would say that it is really important that we all remember that ultimately it is the people of this country who will determine its character and its future. The court failed today. And so it is incumbent upon the citizenry to remember that it is up to us to remind our elected representatives that if they are not taking actions to rescind and dismantle Trump's Muslim ban and the family separation policy that Ahmed talked about, because make no mistake, those are flip sides of the same coin, then those elected representatives are not upholding this country's most basic principles of freedom and equality. And it is up to us, we the people, to replace those elected representatives who fail to uphold this country's value in the next election, which is coming up in November of 2018.
And my limited reading of the Supreme Court decision is that it's giving the president, one person, unfettered discretion to determine what is in the national interest. And when the plaintiffs in this case raised the issue of the potential of bias, prejudice on behalf of this person with unfettered discretion, the court said, well, on its face, there's nothing wrong with this travel ban. Folks, we must look at all the facts.
As a civic engagement coordinator at Arab American Family Services, our organization has worked to push for different bills to protect the immigrant communities here in Illinois. One of the bills was created as a direct response to the proposed Muslim registry that Trump has proposed during his candidacy. SB 34 would bar Illinois from creating and participating and facilitating a registry that is based on religion, ethnic origin, and race. I believe that we are currently living in a pivotal point in U.S. history